Ever wondered why you're so scared of spiders? From ancient myths to modern nightmares, the fear of spiders has plagued humanity for centuries. Well, according to my latest research on common fears, fear of spiders ranked so closely alongside top phobias. So why the morbid fear of such a little creature? What is it about these eight-legged creatures that send shivers down our spines? We can simply trace it back to where it all started, to the past. Quite a handful of researchers believe that the fear of spiders and some unnecessary animals who are now part of today's topic is of evolutionary origin, which simply means an overtime development of the fear of spiders. Well, you know how we do it down here in Council Imagination.
Yes, sir.
Through storytelling, we discover the origins of arachnophobia and uncover the hidden truths behind our irrational dread of spiders. Hey, look, a spider. Ugh, so dramatic. In the heart of an ancient village, nestled between towering oaks and whispering pines, there lived a tribe whose lives were woven with threads of silk. They were renowned for their exquisite garments spun from the silk of mystical spiders that inhabited the nearby forest. Generations had passed, and the village thrived. Their looms hummed with elegancy, and their silken robes shimmered like moonlight. But there was one rule that they dared not break. Never venture too deep into the forest, for they lay a darkness older than memory. One fateful day, the village faced a dire crisis. The harvest had failed, and hunger gnawed at their bellies. Gathered in the great hall, their face etched with worry, Mayupi, the village elder, rose to address him. "We must send a warrior into the heart of the forest. There, hidden among the ancient trees, lies the arachne's den. Its silk is unlike any other, a gift that could save all people." The bravest among them stepped forward. Gallon, a young warrior with eyes like storm clouds, volunteered. His swords gleamed as he vowed to retrieve the precious silk. The forest swallowed Gallon whole. The earth thickened and the shadows danced around him. He pressed deeper, guided only by the distant glow of the arachne's den. The trees rustled as he went through, and the ground trembled beneath his boots. Finally, Gallon stood before the den, a cavern woven from silver threads. The air filled with suspense, and the scent of crushed pine needles filled his nostrils. He drew his sword and stepped inside. The Arachne queen awaited him, an eight-legged monstrosity with eyes like polished red obsidian. Her silk was spun from moonbeams and nightmares. Gallon's heart raced as it approached, blade raised, but the queen was cunning. She wove illusions, conjuring memories of loved ones lost, whispering promises of power and immortality. Gallon hesitated, and in that moment her fangs sank into his flesh. Venom seared through his veins, and darkness claimed him. Back in the village, the villagers waited. Days turned into weeks, and Gallon did not return. Then one night, the forest stirred. Spiders, countless and malevolent, descended upon the village. Their eyes glowed like embers, and their webs clung to homes and bodies. The villagers fought back, but the spiders were relentless. They wove webs around the villagers, cocooning them into their death. Those who escaped carried the trauma, They escaped into different villages and different tribes, far from their village, harboring the memory of Galen's fate. And so, dear viewer, when you feel that primal shiver crawl up your spine at the sight of a spider, know that it is not just your fear, it's the echo of Galen's sacrifice, the legacy of a village haunted by silken shadows. The villagers' trauma etched into their very beings now binds us all in the modern day.